Moving on, Loaded Lux and Charlie Clips. How did you get Lux to come back? The $100,000, $200,000 man.
We couldn't.
How'd y'all do that?
I mean, with Lux, you know what I mean? Getting Lux back was tough. You know what I'm saying? It was a tough negotiation.
I can imagine.
But I think Lux knows that when you want to make a cultural impact and a return, there's only one stage in the world.
All my wrists is frogs, all my women is boss. With my wrist with the fog, and we getting it off.
It made sense for him to come back home to his original platform where he started from. And, you know, I think when you have a battle like this, you know, he wants to be heard and say things in a way that he wants to say them to an audience that's going to completely get it and understand it and appreciate it. And I don't think he had that in his last battle. Not to take anything away from Mook, and I'm not saying that he won the battle, or if it would have been on URL, Lux would have won. I'm not saying that at all. I'm just saying that I don't think there was a full appreciation for what he was delivering. So he knew that he had to come back here to where people would understand it, and he knows that the impact is here. You know, his last battle was one of the biggest battles ever in battle rap history, period, hands down, in terms of cultural impact.
You talking about him and Calicoe? Oh yeah, that. So honestly, that was one of the battles that made us start doing what we doing right now.
Right. So you know, I think this one is going to be the same, and I think it's going to be dope. We got some other dope people on the card.
I mean, I was gonna say with Lux and Charlie Clips. Do you think Lux is gonna come with, you know, the Pastor Lux or Gray Hoodie Lux? A lot of people talking a lot about this, so I just want your opinion, Beasley. What do you think?
I don't know what is coming together. Look, all I know is the look in his eyes, bro. Pause. It's just like he's zoned out. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows what this means. You know what I mean? He knows he can't take a loss. And he knows that he has to be prepared. Because on this stage, they will criticize you. They will rip you to the core.
They'll boo the best.
So he knows that he needs to show up. Now, when we were doing the trailer, he told me he was finished with his rhymes a month ago, from the time that we shot the trailer.
Oh, okay.
So that leads me to believe that this is going to be a dangerous battle. Because he knows his rhymes. His rhymes are ready. He knew his rhymes a month from the time that we were shooting the trailer. But he wants to do this. So he's fully dedicated. Now, the flip side of that is Charlie Clips.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
I've been talking to Clips, and I've been around Clips, and everyone knows, you know, Clips is infamous for last minute preparation.
Yep.
He's won some of his best battles via last minute preparation.
That's true.
But a lot of times with Clips, it's really about motivation. What he feels is important to him, and he'll do battles for himself and not necessarily for the fans. He'll just do shit because he wants to do it or he feels like doing it. And
Hollow is important though. Hollow is important, Bees.
Hollow was important, but I don't know if it was important to him.
Yeah, that's
crazy. I think that in this instance, Clips knows that this battle means something. The Hollow battle meant something too, to all of us as fans and within the culture. I thought it was a very important battle, and I think Hollow did his thing.
Hollow came out
phenomenal.
Great.
I thought Clips was good too.
Yeah, not Clips did his thing too.
But I think for Clips personally, this particular matchup may mean more to him. And I'm not saying I can't say that the Hollow battle didn't mean anything to him, because Hollow is one of the biggest guys.
And he wanted that. That was on his list.
It's Hollow, Mook. I mean, Hollow, Mook, Lux, and Clips.
Yeah, exactly. And he said those are the three I gotta beat to solidify myself.
So, you know, and you know, I think Hollow did a great job. Hollow, you know, I guess Hollow's next matchup is Mook. I would say it should be Mook. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what, you know what I mean, what his thing is, because these guys are like in this elimination cycle. You know,
like they said, the gods of this shit in a sense.
I think Hollow did great against Lux. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too.
You know, I never voiced my opinion on who I think won the battles, because, well, at least
you should count a little more.
Yeah, you know, people, you know, I don't want to get attacked, man. People fucking go crazy on me. Shut up, Beasley, you don't know anything. You know what I mean? So I just keep to myself. I just say that even though it didn't happen on URL, I thought that Loaded Lux and Hollow Don is actually
a classic to me.
That year. It was
was a classical battle, right? Yeah, it really was. Mook and Hollow, could we, like, as much as Mook is asking for, could we ever see that on the URL?
I mean,
because Mook, all he care about is the chicken from what he said, you know what I'm saying?
I would love to see Mook and Hollow because it's like a gunfight. It's like to really see who the true killer is out here, you know what I'm saying?
That would be crazy.
Mook wants it, and I know Mook wants to battle Hollow, and I know Hollow wants to battle Mook. It's just about coming into a situation that makes sense for both of them, where they both feel comfortable and can work and generate money and increase their profiles. Both are dope MCs, and I have a lot of respect for both of those guys. So, you know, I would love to do the battle on URL, and I'm definitely working diligently to bring that into fruition.
Tay Roc and Calicoe, how did you guys pull that one off? And like, y'all bringing Calicoe and Lux back together, like that shit, that whole dynamic is crazy to me.
Yes.
Like, how'd you guys get that? And then a lot of people, I think, love that battle the most out of everything on that card right there.
Right.
But, so how'd you guys get that together?
Man, you know, Cal wanted to do it. You know, Tay Roc is with whoever.
Yeah,
he's an assassin. So, you know, the two of them were interested in doing the battle. You know, we had a little back and forth, and it wasn't that difficult of a negotiation. You know what I'm saying? We went back and forth a little bit. Your man Cal, you know, he want to put up some elbows and resistance. Stubborn ass Detroit dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go for, you know.
And they both been putting on. Tay Roc been killing.
Yeah, but Cal's my brother, you know what I mean?
Cal been killing too.
Cal is crazy, man.
Also on that card, man, another big two names, man, and they're representing the females out here. Official and Miss Hustle.
Crazy.
Like,
I can't wait for that. That's gonna be that is just evil. That's sheer evil, man.
yeah.
Disrespectful.
The word.
Gladiators just coming in with no remorse for each other's feelings, just to come and just try to just stab each other's emotions apart, man.
Nah, that's
they
real.
Go crazy, man. I mean, I like Official. You know, she's a new addition to over here. You know what I mean? She did a thing over at Queen of the Ring. You know what I mean? And then now she's coming over here to work with us. You know what I mean? And she still works with Queen of the Ring. I think, you know, she's dope. You know, Miss Hustle, she been with us, down with us since day one. Before she even knew she wanted to battle, Miss Hustle was out here shouting URL. If you look at the old videos.
Yeah, she was one of the first ones up there battling Jazz, and that was crazy. Like, you guys introduced that.
Hustle's dope. You know what I mean? She knows.
Do you think she's ready though? She's been sitting for a little bit. Like in Officials, you know, she fresh. She just came off that nice battle with Jazz.
You gotta remember too, man. Hustle is full of anger, yo. Did you see her?
No, I see her. Nah.
She don't play no games.
When she raps, she's angry.
She's full of anger. Man, Hustle is angry all the time, yo. She's always spazzing on somebody. People say stuff to her and she gets crazy with them. So I think that Miss Hustle is gonna be prepared. Who's gonna win? Gotta go to Summer Madness 5 to find out, man, because it's gonna be crazy. Make sure you come out in the 10. Yo, come see the live experience, man. It's the best thing for you.
Oh no, we bought our ticket already. We in there.
It's gonna be serious. I'm excited about it. I look forward to it. You know, we're gonna have a pay-per-view at watchbattlelive.com.
Also, on that card, you got Shotgun Suge versus Big T. How'd that come about? Because I didn't expect to see Big T on this Summer Madness card.
Mr. Balaka Boom Shalaka Boom Bap 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 Boom Bap. Big T, man, that's my home. You know what I'm saying? Big T's been around. Big T is the first MC to ever rap in URL. When we started URL.
Oh wow.
But URL, he's the first.
Wow.
So he's been around for some time. You know, Big T. This is what y'all could get at Big T. Big T turned down Summer Madness 2. Many people don't know.
Wow.
He had an opportunity to battle on Summer Madness 2. He said he was chilling. He didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
He regrets it to this day.
Of course.
He drives him crazy. He said when he came in there and saw how that was, he said it was eating him alive. So he was like, yo, get me back in there. You know what I'm saying? So Big T is on there. He versed in the beginning of the year, listen, I'm not taking a bunch of battles this year. I didn't like my performance last year. He was just honest with himself.
That's real.
He said, I'm going to slow down and go back to my original way of only doing 2-3 battles a year. I'm not doing 1 million battles a year. So, you know, he came on here, Shotgun Suge, been on a killing spree.
Killing.
He's just been showing up. You know know what I mean? Whether you think he won every battle or it was close, or debatable, that's not for me to judge. I just know that I'm seeing a different Shotgun Suge that we've never seen. You know what I mean? And it's just crazy because he was so out of the loop, and he came back, did 2 or 3 battles, and now it's like everyone's like, man, Suge, he's really showing up. It just shows that, you know, if you really adjust your focus and get to things, that you can change things around. You can change your perception, your image, your profile. All these things can improve with the right level of focus and concentration.
Do you think he's bringing in the pocket check, Beasley? Do you think it's coming? Because he's been killing them with the pocket.
It's always I
mean,
ripping the jeans off.
I see Big T, you know, say, you know, thigh slap. You know, they're going back and forth online. Big T saying he's going to kill him. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see everything on the card, man. I want to see John and Mr. Wavy. Yeah. I think that's a dope battle.
What you think about that right there? John and Mr. Wavy.
I think that John doesn't get the credit that he deserves as an MC. I think he's very talented. You know, I'm very upset with him because he has an event in Atlanta on October the 18th. It's a nice card. He's not booked. It was my dreams to become a battle MC. I didn't fucking book me. So we'll talk about that later. Make sure you go to John the Don's Instagram page at John the Don. There's an event in Atlanta, Georgia, October the 18th. Make sure you go out and support his event. It's got some big names on there, some nice surprises. It's building a league out there. I believe it's called Bullpen, something like that.
I'm not sure.
I don't know what the name is, but just support John the Don. It's a new league. Support his league. But I don't think he gets the credit that he deserves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people give him flack. Him and DNA, they get the most flack. They're the 2 top tier guys that get the most flack. I think it's kind of dope because history repeats itself. Because if you remember when John was first coming up, people were calling his name. He got the battle with Hitman at Summer Madness too.
Changes,
right? And now he's giving this chance to Mr. Wavy. You know what I'm saying? Somebody that people are talking about, and he's in that position where he's the veteran, and he's giving Wavy a shot. Wavy is unforgiving. He's hungry. You know, he's got the zombie move. He's ready.
How do you feel about people saying you guys push these guys too quickly to put him on these things, like a Mr. Wavy, because that's what I heard people talking about. Well, they said Mr. Wavy got a shot too quick. What did he do in the game?
Listen, we have to push people.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? We are a company. We cannot be hostage to 5 people in the game.
That's real.
We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the same guys. I'm not saying after veterans. I talk to the veterans every day. I have conversations with these guys. You know what I'm saying? I have conversations with these guys all the time. We're all still friends. It's not even about that, but you gotta mix things up sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
It's exciting to me though.
We put who we like. You know what I'm saying? It's not always about, you know, who we don't like or who we do like. We put who we like and who we think is gonna make sense for what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? And we give people shots. Sometimes, you know, we may have certain reasons. Sometimes we're gonna be wrong.
Okay.
Sometimes we're gonna make matches and they're gonna be
You think Wavy ready for John?
I think he's ready for it.
We gonna see. Let's go to this next battle right here. T-Top versus T-Rex. I gotta say,
battle of the streets. They said that's a smack battle. That ain't even URL.
Yeah, that's a smack battle.
Street corner drug as a dude talk. So we're gonna see who had the most street experiences. You know, who had the most harsh upbringing, the most, you know, ill stories, illest trap house stories. They're gonna talk to each other about that lifestyle, about those things. You know?
T-Rex is a legend in this game. He's been with y'all since day one. He's been putting in that work. But a lot of people, from what I'm reading, from what I'm seeing, is saying, yo, T-Rex ain't hungry. He just want the money. He giving us mixtape verses. He came against, he got 3-0 by this dude, and then he got 3-0 by Danny. After watching it, Danny, I didn't think it was 3-0 or nothing like that. But still, like, people saying, like, Rex don't deserve 7 Madness 5. What's your opinion?
Well, T-Rex was already booked before he had the battle with Danny.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I try to, like, I don't just quit on people. You know what I'm saying? I stick with people. If you lose a battle on URL, it doesn't mean you're off URL. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on the effort put forth. Yeah. I do commend Rex for showing up the day that his cousin died. You know what I'm saying? That was real. That was real. Like, anybody that's doubting that, he really lost his family member that day. If you don't want to believe me, look up the kid's name and type in New York 1. It's on YouTube. Actually see Rex with his family, embracing his family, taking that loss to heart. You know what I mean? Really see him holding his family members out there in the middle of the night. His family member died. So for him to get up, actually he went and did that before the battle. So for him to still show up at the battle and try to perform. Now, am I gonna say that, you know, his rhymes are his rhymes? So I don't want to take away from Charlie Clips either by saying that, oh, the only reason why T-Rex lost is because his cousin died. You know what I'm saying? Because he still had preparation time to have his rhymes together. And, you know, there'll be some asshole in the bottom of the comments saying, oh, well, he shouldn't have did the battle, or whatever. But at least he didn't show up and try to win. Did he win? No, he didn't. He knows he didn't win, and it bothers him. You know what I'm saying? That he didn't get that opportunity to really show up at the level that he wanted to show up. Clips was exceptional. He was on point. He did his job, and I'm not saying that meant that because Rex had that unfortunate situation that Clips couldn't have beaten him. You know what I mean? Clips was just the better man that particular day. But I am sure that situation did have some effect on his performance. Of course. But Clips was the better man that day. And I don't think even if it didn't happen, Clips may have been the better man that day.
People would have slayed you if Rex didn't come. It would have been a whole...
It would have been and he knew this, but he still put himself in that...
Yeah, that's real.
You know, and that's real. Now, you know, with the Danny situation, you know, that was another battle, a big battle on URL that he lost. And, you know, or people are saying that he lost or didn't show up or had one good round or whatever. But it's just like, in that situation, it might have been about money. Maybe he just didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Which is wrong. You shouldn't take battles that you don't care about. You know what I mean? But I don't think one unfortunate situation and one bad battle is something to write someone off. You know, people focus on 2 bad performances from him that are like really bad performances, and then just eradicate all the great T-Rex performances that he's had over the years. That's right. And I just don't think you can do that. So I understand the temperament of the people just now seeing the battle and feeling like, oh, you know, he's not hungry anymore. But from what I've been seeing and what I've been hearing, he has 3 full rounds for T-Top.
Oh yeah, so this is going to be a good one.
Yeah, he's prepared. He knows what this means. There's no way to escape the comments of social media, Facebook. They're gonna let you know. Twitter, Instagram, they're gonna tell you what they think. And I think he knows that the world is watching. And I think he's gonna be ready.
I think T-Top as well. After that battle with Shotgun Suge, I feel like I think, you know, a lot of people were saying Suge killed him and this, that, and the third. Even though he had 3 solid great rounds. Right. You know, Suge was like a whole nother Suge we ain't never seen before. But I think he wants to, you know, do something to T-Rex in a sense, you know what I'm saying? Right. To prove that he belongs with the big dudes, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Definitely, man.
Who you got winning that, Beasley? Nah. And one last battle that I want to talk about as well is this 2-on-2 you guys got going on right here. We seen what happened the first time DNA and K-Shine went against Chess and Steams.
DNA to fight Chess and Steams. I know there was some foolishness going around.
Come on.
You know.
We know that ain't true. Come on, man. We see what happened.
Paying his brother to fight anybody.
Yeah. That's retarded, especially after what you guys, you know, taking the L when it comes to fighting and things of that nature. I know you guys don't promote that.
There's no benefit of value from that. You know what I'm saying? So we didn't do that. The only reason why I even aired that footage is because nobody got punched.
Yeah.
Somebody would have gotten hit, like fell, or punched in the face, I would have never aired the footage. It was a WWE shoving match for the most part. And what a lot of people don't understand, I see a lot of people getting on DNA, giving them a lot of flack, or he was scared, or whatever the case may be. But what people don't understand is that when K-Shine pushed Chess wasn't expecting to be pushed. You know what I'm saying? So when he got, they didn't, you know, he got pushed, he was totally off guard. So he was going backwards. If you can't really see it in the camera's view, but you can go back and watch it. When he's going back, DNA ran and grabbed Chess's arm and pulled him back. He wasn't trying to push him. He grabbed his arm so that Chess wouldn't have fallen off the stage. Now Chess doesn't know this. He's under attack. There's people in the building. His natural response is to push DNA back. He's thinking DNA is coming to attack him because his man just you know what I'm saying? So I understand, you know, Chess's frustration, you know, him trying to fight. He was ready, you know, he was ready to go or whatever. But if anybody was there, you notice when stuff happens at events live, the word gets back to the street so quickly. Nobody ever said that DNA or anybody on that side was scared. The vibe in the room was, let's not mess this up by fighting. So everybody was on some chill shit. What does the internet do? It's part of the game.
Hype it up.
They freeze frame certain instances, with your hands up, guys swinging.
They like, meme, they do their whole joint.
And they make it look far worse than it actually was. You know what I mean? So people get surprised. You know, you might get caught off guard for a second. Nobody ran. DNA stuck around for a few minutes. Didn't leave. They went outside. They talked. We all linked up the next day. I got it on my phone. I had dinner. I took them out. We sat down, chopped it up. They were all laughing, talking. So it was no pressure situation. Nobody ran. Nobody up out of no spot. So, you know, to all the fans online, it's fun, it's entertaining. Some of the joints was funny, I was laughing, but nobody was scared of nobody. Nobody was shook. Nobody was soft. No, at both sides was ready to do what they had to do. They both stood up like men, and they both pieced up and realized that there's a bigger goal here, like men, and move forward.
So it all goes down Saturday, September the 26th, Irving Plaza. 17 Irving Place, New York City. Tickets are on sale now and are already selling fast.
All my wrists is frogs, all my women is boss. With my wrist with the fog, and we getting it off. Now all my water be Voss. The 5 in the garage, I don't play with them balls. You can say what you want, but don't get my niggas involved. I said, don't get my niggas involved. I said, don't get my niggas involved. I said, don't get my niggas involved. I swear the flow is evolved. Got my eye on the pause. With my niggas, my boss. Oh, they dying of course. Shit is fucked up, I'm appalled. But I still got a score. But I still got a flaws. Got a girl wanted a ball, but my bitch be throwing me off. She throw me pussy, I'm dropping the ball. Swipe a comma right out of the store.